Hey, beautiful people, welcome back. Okay, so there is information, there is something someone shared with me, and I think that thing is misleading. Yes, it is 100% misleading, and I want to notify my audience. Now, if you are following me, if you have been following me, I believe you are learning a lot. Don't panic, okay? I will drop the voice note at the end, towards the end of this video, so that you listen to it. There are some things the guy said in that voice note which are all lies. It can happen. The probability of that to happen is 20% in some cases, and in some cases is 0%. Now, let me explain so that you understand. This voice note was sent to me by my follower. So it's high time I educate you, because those mothers, those brothers and sisters who are not well informed, they will fall for this type of trick, right? So according to the man, he wants to help international students who don't have opportunities to migrate to Canada. Now, according to him, he says that if you have a bachelor's degree with at least a 3 GPA, he can help you get admission in a school in Canada. This is the first point he said. He said when you get admission, you can study, you will have to pay 3.6 million CFA francs. Then you can apply for your visa. He didn't mention of the remaining tuition fee. He didn't mention the amount you have to pay for the entire program. He just said masters for 2 years. And he said you are going to pay a deposit of 3.6 million. First of all, in Canada, there are schools that are cheap, that you can pay even 1.5, 1 million, 2 million. It depends. Because moving to a school, I have always said many times that, especially if you are from the broke community, right? There is no need for you applying to very expensive schools. Look for a school that you can afford. Look at their budget, because it's not about paying the tuition deposit. It's about doing proof of funds. Now, that's the first point he said. So I'm here to tell you that there are schools in Canada you can pay less. Do your research properly. It's very important. Now, the next thing he mentioned in that voice note, he said he is doing it for free. But he contradicted himself. I don't know if he actually listened to the voice message later on. He said in that voice message that you will have to give him 200,000 CFA. But he came back and said he is doing it for free. Then he came back somewhere and said, when you get your visa, you are going to give him something. It's a must. Then he came back and said he's doing it for free. It is not free. I like people who are straightforward. Tell your audience, or tell the people or whosoever that you are going to do it for 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, and you will be paid. Don't tell them they will pay 200, then at the end of the day, you still say you are doing it for free. That is not a free service. Okay? I'm going to play the voice note towards the end so you can listen to what he said, because there are certain things I don't understand that people are doing. It's totally uncalled for. That's already a lie. In fact, the voice note is just a total big, like a fat lie. Total lies. I'm coming to the point why I had to say it's a lie, or why I'm saying it's a lie, and it will never happen. So if you give your money to those type of people, just know that that is the end about it. Now, the last option, no, not the last. He equally mentioned somewhere that within 2 years, you can make 16 to 20 million in Canada. My brother, within 2 years, you can make 16 to 20 million in Canada as an international student. Remember, in Canada, you cannot drop out of school and you get legal papers. 16 to 20 million. Is it possible? The probability to make such amount is 10% on 100. Yes, it's 10% on 100. 16 to 20 million, and you're an international student working maybe 16 to 20 hours a week, and you are making such amount. You calculate it. Calculate the amount. Let's even say you are making $17 per hour, right? Calculate 17 times 20 hours. Let's assume you are working 20 hours a week. 17 times 20 hours, right? Per week. You do it by month, then you do it per year. Let's see if it's going to give you that amount. Then deduct your rent, right? Deduct your insurance. Then you see the amount. So that is totally false. It's a big lie. It cannot work that way. Now, coming back to the last point he mentioned in this video, I have said it many times, and I'm still going to repeat myself again. There is no visa which is 100% guarantee. The only visa which is at least 99%, and the remaining 1% I will still not give it, is the Dutch student visa. The reason is because you are going to do what we call a blocked account, right? Countries with blocked account have a higher probability of you getting the visa. So you need to put all these things into consideration. But this guy said in that voice note that your visa is 100% guarantee. I'm going to play it very soon. Then you will listen to the voice note. It is a big fat lie. In fact, visa approvals now in Canada for international students dropped to 35%. And remember, among these 35%, remember there are countries that have high approval rates, like countries in Asia, maybe Japan, the Philippines, Indonesia, Singapore. And in Africa, there are countries that have high approval rate, like Lesotho, LXXIEHHD, Botswana. These are the people that get most of the approvals. Now, coming to Nigeria and Cameroon and the rest, maybe they will pick a few. So when somebody is telling you, a Cameroonian, that your visa is guaranteed 100%, I don't understand. Do you people do research? Don't believe such lies. It will never happen. Take this from me. Read my lips. It will never happen. Canada visa is never 100%. So don't let anybody deceive you to squeeze your money. First, I don't have a problem with his charge. He can charge even 500. But tell the person that I'm going to do you admissions, but you will pay me 500K. Don't tell the person that he's going to pay this, then visa is guaranteed. That's a big lie. This is how they do, and they lure people into depression. Please be mindful with what you consume online, because now if this girl didn't send this thing to me, or maybe go and pay this money, he will be paying with the intention that Canada visa is 100%. There is no visa like Canada visa which is 100%. I hope this will help you. Do your research. Everything is on IRCC. If you need help with somebody to do admissions for you, excellent. Let the person do it for you. Don't let the person not say, oh, this is guaranteed. When you get it, you are going to give me something. It's a must. Negotiate at the beginning of every deal. Do the negotiation before you begin. Don't let people fool you at the end of the day. Okay? Do the negotiation. Go into an agreement. Keep the messages. Keep the receipts. Then you start. This is how it works. So please, be careful out there so that you don't cry tomorrow. I hope this will help somebody. Let me cross the road. Let me ring the bell so I can cross.
Greetings to everyone. I have an important information that is going to help you. If you are somebody, you are an international student, and you have a degree in something like management, any of those things, and your GPA is at least 3, or a degree in science, a degree just in anything, let me just say a degree in anything, and your GPA is from 3.01 or 3.02, I can assist you to get admission to a reputable university in Canada. And know this, when you get admission, you will need to pay a tuition deposit of 3.6 million to the school. before you go to the embassy. With that, your visa is guaranteed 100%. For you to get admission is just 200,000 CFA. Then you are going to spend 3.6 million to do your tuition deposit. Then you do your file, go to the
This is
embassy,
my
you get
school.
your bank statement, go there, and then you travel to Canada stress-free. This one, I'm helping people for free. I'm helping for free for this one. So when you get your visa, you give me anything you can give me, but you must give something. And I'm helping for free. So I'm not putting any conditions
My
into place for
school.
you to
How do I go
must
to
walk
here?
by
I have
them. So
one
that one, I'm just
thing
trying
in
to help those
library.
of you. You don't have
This thing is
sufficient
the
means. So this is just a